I want to tell you something crazy. Jesus was a really, really bad evangelical. Again, Pastor Paul here, back from a hiatus where I've been working on a lot of writing projects, and I kind of had to set the social media aside for a bit. But I'm excited about all the stuff that's going to come out of the work I've been doing the last few weeks, new websites and things to come up down the line. But this Sunday, we're going to have a webinar called Jesus the Bad Evangelical, a Deconstruction You webinar, and it's free to everybody. All you got to go into the link tree and sign up and register to join this Sunday at 5:30. We're going to talk about the reasons I think Jesus was a bad evangelical and why the way he lived tells us it's okay to be deconstructing of our faith. I originally thought about calling the webinar, "Is it okay to deconstruct?" But I kind of like the idea of Jesus the bad evangelical. But some of the questions we're going to be discussing in the webinar is just the idea of, is it okay to deconstruct? Now, after the webinar, you're going to get a chance to sign up for a Deconstruction You cohort, which is coming up down the line. You can sign up for it now if you want, but we're going to be dealing in the cohort with some of these questions like the Trinity. Who are these guys and who am I? The Bible. It's not what you think. How do I rethink how I read the Bible without being a heretic? What the hell should we believe about eternity? The big sins, abortion, gay marriage, and did Jesus have to get the hell beat out of him for God to be happy? Race, nationalism, and religious exclusivity. How can I be right and everybody else around me be wrong? And does God hate government? And just sharing, not because I'm smarter than everybody or I can tell you how to deconstruct, but to facilitate discussion and share the journey that my wife and I have been on for over a decade now of rethinking our faith. Yes, I believe Jesus was a very bad evangelical. I think he was the original deconstructionist. Heck, he pointed at the temple and said, not one stone is going to stand upon that thing from another. Is there any more deconstructing than that? That's our Deconstruction You cohort, and it kicks off this Sunday with our webinar, Jesus, a Very Bad Evangelical, a Deconstruction You webinar, and it's absolutely free. Just go to my link tree in the bio right now and click on it to register and be a part of it this Sunday, 5:30, with me, Pastor Paul, talking about, is it okay to deconstruct? Jesus was a bad evangelical. I promise you he was, and I'll demonstrate that to you a little bit on Sunday, and we'll talk about deconstructing our faith together, because it's something we shouldn't do alone. I will see you Sunday. Click on the link tree in my bio to register for Jesus the Bad Evangelical, a Deconstruction You webinar. We will see you Sunday.